Just a few months ago, as COVID-19 began to spread across Brazil, this was mostly empty land, with just a few dozen shacks on its edges. Now there are 840 families living here in the area they call Jardim Julieta, in São Paulo's northern suburbs. Some 200 more families are on a waiting list, organized by occupation leaders. This is public land belonging to the city of São Paulo, but left unused for many years.
I'm working here helping other people to set up their shacks because life is hard. People need a place to live, and this one was all abandoned.
The housing deficit is an old and severe problem in São Paulo, now made worse with the rise in unemployment caused by the COVID-19 pandemic.
A gente ouviu muito relato dos moradores.
We have received many reports of families who were evicted because they could not pay rent, including families that were renting homes in shanty towns or even paying to live in other squatted areas. So these evictions gave rise to new occupations in the city of São Paulo.
The United Nations asked Brazil to halt all evictions during the pandemic, and here in São Paulo, prosecutors also asked the mayor for a temporary halt on evictions, including this place, Jardim Julieta. After losing their jobs because of COVID-19 lockdowns, many workers built shacks for their families here after getting evicted. But city authorities say this area has now to be cleared, ironically, for the construction of affordable housing. A court order obtained by the city has given families here until August 7th to live willingly. Despite a risk of losing everything, many are working to quickly upgrade their wooden shacks into brick houses, in a strategy to make evicting them more difficult. This family arrived a couple of months ago after being evicted for not paying their rent. Now they are afraid to lose again the precarious roof they at least have over their heads.
Depois da pandemia, eu não achei mais serviço, né?
Since the beginning of the pandemic, I could not find work anymore. I built this with the emergency grant money paid by the government, but now that's all gone too. If they tell us to leave, where can I go with my daughters? I don't have relatives here in São Paulo to stay with.
With cases of COVID-19 still surging in Brazil, authorities continue to advise people to stay at home as much as they can. A tough challenge for those forced to live on the fringes of society and struggling to hang on. Paulo Cabral, CGTN, São Paulo.
All right, Shalom, all praises, honor, glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to you fellow Akim out there pushing out this word in truth and series, Yibel Chanak, coming back at you through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shemashai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And basically the video that you just saw was from CGTN, which is a Chinese government news outlet that, you know, does news all around the world. And basically here in this video came to my attention, you know, the Brazilians, which are Israelites, Asher. You got Judah there, you know, the southern kingdom also there. We can go into the history. So you have the tribes down there, and they're getting evicted from their homes. Okay, the same things that's about to happen here in America, and they've been pushing it. All these different, you know, news outlets, mainstream news outlets, mind you, they've been speaking about the so-called pandemic-induced evictions. And there's so many different videos, you know, going into that, you know, all these different states, all these different cities, you know, from New York all the way to, you know, California, you know, and all the states in between. You know, people have already been getting evicted, okay, because those moratoriums didn't cover everything. And then also you have certain people that, you know, due to their situation, they just rather leave because, you know, they've been harassed by their landlord, or the landlord changed the locks, kicked them out, you know, took all their stuff out when they weren't away. Also scared that, you know, these derogatory marks are going to go on their credit score. And if you have an eviction, I mean, you're done. You can't rent anymore. Okay, so we're pretty much coming into that. All right, we're pretty much coming into what these Brazilians, okay, these Israelites down there in South America are already experiencing. They were already, rent stricken, they were already living poor. They're already most of their income was, pretty much, for rent, for housing. And it's the same things that are going on out here. Okay, it's just, America is on a higher level. You can do more in America. There's more freedoms. The gap of the rich, basically the poor, you Israelites, you live better. Okay, the poor of America lives better. But see, it's going to hit you Americans, a lot harder. Okay, because when I say you Americans, I'm speaking about Jake. Okay, you Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, you believe that Esau, Edom is for your benefit. So a lot of crazy things are happening. We've been speaking about the end. We've been speaking about the beginning of sorrows. We've been speaking about this damn devil, his system coming down, with great wrath. Okay, him coming in as a flood. This is him coming in. All right, and who is he targeting? You Israelites, because you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, you are at the bottom. You are poverty stricken. Okay, which proves that is, just a month, 2 months of not working, you're pretty much on the verge of eviction. Now, if Esau Edom didn't give you unemployment, okay, the extra $600 a week, and he didn't, put some legislation, in order to stop rents, you will be out on the streets. Okay, right now as we speak, most of you Israelites, okay, you have to, live with each other, different families, and mind you, they're gonna come in, you Israelites that are living in, say, a 2-bedroom, maybe 10, 11 of you. They're going to come in, they're going to take your children because they're going to say, they're going to blame the coronavirus. They're going to blame, you don't have enough room, enough space, say the one person has a quarantine, which Esau, he has that. These other nations they have multiple rooms. They have large properties. So this is all geared, okay, in destroying you Israelites. And we're in time. We're literally here, okay? And this is already happening in Brazil and different parts of Latin America, as well as different parts of the world. This is happening right now. Okay, they're just not covering it. But it's going to get to a point to where it's going to be so blatant. Now, let me just, I'm not going to make this long. Okay, I'm not going to make this long. Because we're in a time where, we're going to be tested. We're going to be tried, because this is all set up in order for you to take his RFID microchip, because he wants to basically plug you into the system, as well as kill off a lot of you Israelites, because this is going to, pretty much cause a lot of, strife among the people. Now, let me just read this. This is Second Ezra 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and we're seeing that burning wrath. That's Esau Edom. Okay, just because he goes on TV, with a smile on his face, and Bill Gates says that he's actually here to to help you. He's putting billions of dollars into research into vaccines, to help humanity. Just because they have these smooth words, that you don't understand that a burning wrath of a great multitude is basically about to be kindled over you. Okay, they already have martial law pretty much, at their beck and call. They already have the troops here, and more troops are going to be stationed in these different cities, okay, to ration out food, which a lot of you Israelites have to go to food banks, as well as the poor amongst you Edomites and you other nations. Okay, they're going to get it too, which some of those, poor amongst the other nations are Israelites too. Okay, and they shall take away certain of you. See, they're going to actually take away certain of you. They're going to blame, the situation on Corona. Okay, then you're going to be out in the streets. Okay, you're going to be squatting in different houses. They're going to, pretty much lock you up in these detention centers. okay, and say you need to get vaccinated. Oh, we're going to have, these housing for you. Okay, just like they do Issachar and the Latin tribes that come up, to America. They put them in them cages, It says, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idol. Yeah, they're going to put you and lock you up in these different detention camps. Okay, that's what's coming. We're telling you what's happening right now as we speak. This is what's being prepared, okay, for our people. Now, some of them, the elect, they're going to get caught up in this. Yet we're going to continue to read down, because that is basically a trying of your faith. And let me bring that out in Revelation. Let me just hold that too. That precept goes right into that. Because there's going to come a time where, they're going to cast some of us into prison. It's going to come a time where they're going to take our goods away. All right. We're not going to be able to, say no anymore. Or, things are going to get so hard. We're not going to have money. We're not going to have things. Now, mind you, the Lord is going to take care of us. All right. But, our mind is mentally prepared for these things to happen, because the scriptures say these things are going to happen. Okay. So, they're going to, lock you up in these different detention centers. Okay. They already have these things set up. Okay. These plans are being rolled out right now as we speak. Esau, Edom, that great multitude, that burning wrath, it's all being prepared. It's all, his plan is basically, he's ramping up. All right. He's at the latter end of his plan to establish a new world order. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach. See, you're going to have certain Israelites that are going to consent to this damn devil. Okay. Because their situation is going to be bad. All right. Well, we have housing for you, but we have to make sure that you're okay. Your children also. Okay. So here's this vaccine. We need this vaccine so you can go back to society. We have these this housing. We have this food program. They're setting you up. And a lot of you Israelites already on some type of assistance, okay, or subject to, these low paying jobs, which are pretty much, Esau said you can't work there anymore because of the coronavirus, this mystical virus that's literally killing millions upon millions of people, so to speak. This is what they're saying. It's that dangerous, right? And you Jakes are buying right into it. You're scared, okay? And instead of you, believing on Yahweh Shem Shai, believing on the Heavenly Father, okay, you're gonna give in. So you're gonna be made in derision and trodden underfoot, because he's gonna turn on you, okay. And if you take his mark, okay, if you take that vaccine, you're pretty much damn near dead. All right, you're gonna come up with all these different diseases, as well as he's gonna get that chip in. That chip is right around the fucking corner, okay. More false flags are going to happen. More crazy shit is going to happen, as well as intervention from Yahweh Shem Shai himself. Okay. Well, let me bring out this scripture. I've been meditating on this because we're going to need help from the heavens. What was that? Psalms. We're going to need help from the heavens, man. One moment. Because there's no way that we can combat this man, okay, via weapons. All right, that his blessing was a sword. This is Psalm 17 and 13. Arise. So we're saying arise. Arise, O Lord, O Yahweh Shema Shai, arise. Okay, it's time for the Lord to get up, which he's already getting, he's already doing what he's doing. This is what we're going to need in these coming days, and even now, okay, even as we speak now, okay, the Lord, he's preparing our minds. Why do you think brothers are going through so much at this particular time? Things are actually getting better if you look at it in a global sense of the body. The body is getting better, but brothers are going through heavy attack, okay, to prepare our minds for these things to come, okay. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him. Yeah, disappoint this damn devil, Esau, Edom. All right, he's going to destroy a lot of our people. Which you're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to cry or be sad about that. Okay. Which it's going to be crazy. It's going to be sad. You're going to see a lot of Israelites get put to death. Okay, you're going to see a lot of Israelites suffering. But this is part of the story. Okay. Those are the ones who have been rejected by Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, they'll come back. But, the scriptures speak about, Jake realizing these things by death by pain. Okay, because no matter what you tell these other Israelites, you go down to Brazil, preaching Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, they're the majority of them, they're going to reject the Lord. You are going to have a remnant down there that are going to believe. Okay, and that's also, part of the story. Okay, the Lord, he got sleeper cells. Okay, and Esau, Edom, he's going to lose, man. He's going to lose. He's going to be disappointed. All right, because his word is going to go out. So arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Yeah, cast down this damn devil, man. All right, because he's setting, the stage to destroy us. Okay, he's attacking us through our food, through our water, through our air. Okay, through different frequencies that we can't see, through different laws and statutes that he has on the books that he's going to implement. Okay, through his government, through his military power. Okay, he's literally going to, take us out of our homes. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So we understand that the Lord's sword is on the earth right now, ramping up. It's being sharpened. See that? That's Esau, Edom. The Lord, his sword is Esau, Edom, and it's being sharpened right now. And this damn devil's gonna come in like a madman. We're gonna get that. We're gonna go back to second Ezra 16 and 70, but in 69 it says, those who have consented unto him are going to be had in derision and in reproach. For there shall be in every place, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, because you're going to have a lot of, Israelites that are going to reject this man, okay, via the word. And also Jake has a fear of the Lord, but not according to knowledge, of course. Yeah, they're going to come down on all Israel. They're going to come down on us. Literally, Esau's going to come down on us because we're going to reject his system. We're going to reject his chip. Okay. We're going to reject his, his vaccine. All right. And he's going to be upset. He's going to be mad. And they're going to blame that. They're going to blame the current condition on the Israelites. Okay. That's what they're already doing. They're saying, at first it was from China. Nobody talks about China anymore. Wouldn't the sentiment be on the Chinese are the ones who have it? They're the ones that are predisposed to the COVID. Here it is. It's so-called. It came out of China. The Chinese flu, COVID-19. Wuhan. They pushed that narrative in the beginning, but nobody's mad at the Chinese. Okay. What is the narrative now being pushed? That is you, Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Mind you, I'm quoting it verbatim how they're, saying Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Okay, this is how Esau, Edom is pushing it. Okay, you are predisposed to the COVID-19, and in your communities, it's rampart. Okay, it's rampant because you don't have, you're poor. Okay, and you have all these underlying issues. Okay, high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease. This damn devil's setting it up, man. He's setting it up to come in. All right, he's already locked everything down, and he's going to lock down things even further. Okay, and he's going to come for us. Okay, but that's when Yahweh Shema Shai is going to arise. Okay, he's going to arise and save us. So we're not going to give in. You're not supposed to consent to this damn devil. Only ones we're supposed to consent to is Yahweh Shai. Okay, those are our powers. Okay, so Esau, if you have to come in and put us to death, that's what you're just going to have to do. Okay, but your ass is still going to be destroyed. It says a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Now let's look at this word insurrection. I just put it into Google. It says a violent uprising against an authority or government. Okay, so in this context, there's going to be a violent uprising against those who fear the Lord. Okay, and we are as a government, so to speak, a group of people, basically. Well, the government means to control your mind, and our mind is controlled by Yahweh Shema Shah. That's who we serve. Okay. That word insurrection just means to rise up. Okay. When you go into the Latin and the etymon. Okay. So there's going to be a great rising up, a violent rising up against those who fear the Lord. Now, who are those who fear the Lord? The Israelites. Okay, because more and more Israelites are being added to the body day by day. More and more believers. Okay, and you're gonna have certain Israelites that they're gonna fold. Okay, these other Israelite groups that listen to these false leaders, they're gonna fold. They shall be like madmen. This is the time we're gonna come into where Esau, Edom, and his government, which you're gonna have Jake and his government. You're gonna have actual Israelites, on the same page, basically doing Esau's bidding. It says they shall be like madmen, sparing none. It don't matter who you are, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So it's going to come a point to where, if you fear the Lord, they're going to try to destroy you. Okay. And they're going to get a lot of our people. Okay. They're going to get a lot of Israelites, but they're not going to be able to destroy the elect. Now, some of the elect, as we always say, are going to be martyrs. Okay. That's what's written. Okay. And it's all good because the Lord is going to put the spirit on you to be a martyr. Okay. And it's going to be all good. You're going to come back. You're going to be with Yahweh Shai. Okay. And when he's come back to destroy this damn place, and it's going to seem like an instant too. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, all right, all the little goodies that you have, and cast them out of their house. And this is already starting to happen, all right? This is already starting to happen. In Esau, Edom, the first wave, okay, you might not get taken out of, but he's going to keep clamping down. He's going to keep clamping down. He's going to keep lying. He's going to keep doing this. He's going to keep doing that, okay, until he tries to gets us. Then shall they be known, see, who are my chosen. And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So you're going to know who are the chosen of Yahweh Shema Shah, because the Lord's going to stand up for the elect and fight for the elect. And also the elect, all right, they're going to pass that trial, which, Jake is not going to pass that. A lot of Jake is not going to pass that trial. They're going to give in. They're going to consent. A lot of them are going to be destroyed in the first wave. They're going to buck up. A lot of them are going to buck up to Esau, Edom. Esau, Edom's going to destroy them. They're not going to have that hedge. Yet then you're going to see the men of the Lord. The men of the Lord are going to make it through it. Somehow, I don't know how. I can't tell you in a particular way. But just like all our forefathers in time of tribulation, in a time where the enemy was coming in, the Lord did something miraculously. Okay. It says, "Hear, O ye my beloved." So the Lord, he's speaking to you Israelites, man. Said the Lord, "Behold, the days of trouble are at hand." So we're in the days of trouble. Okay, we're literally in the days of trouble. Jacob's trouble. We're here. This is already happening in different places of the world, like that video in Brazil. A lot of Jakes have already been evicted, and now they're building shacks on these lands. And what's going to happen? The government's going to come in. They're going to bulldoze them down. Okay, they're going to literally kick them out on the fucking streets. And who is the ruling class in Brazil? Okay, the Edomites, just as well as all South America, Central South America. You have the Edomites there, okay, blended in. It says, "But I will deliver you from the same." So the Lord is going to deliver us. It says, "Be not afraid, neither doubt, for your power is your guide." See? So our power, Yahweh Shema Shah, he's going to guide us through all this, okay? Even if we get locked in prison. Let me just read this and we'll just end it off. Revelation 2:10, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer." So we're not supposed to suffer. We're not supposed to doubt. "Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison." Yeah, that's coming. Okay. "That ye may be tried." That's all. That's just a trial. Okay. To see how strong your faith is, to see if you're going to continue to believe in Yahweh Shema Shai when it really counts, when it really matters. Not when, you can write on a comment board, Yahweh Shema Shai, the water, this and that. You're out on the highways and hedges or whatever it might be. And you proclaim the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. You're amongst the brothers, in your personal daily life. But what happens when you get locked up for believing in that? What happens when you get locked up for calling on the names of Yahweh Shema Shai? Okay, for defying Esau Edom and his wicked decrees. Then that's when you're gonna know who the servants are. Okay, because the Lord just said that He's going to save us. He said that He's going to. He said, let me read it again. Fear none of those things. So we're not supposed to fear that. All right, Esau, bring it on. Okay, which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. And that 10 days just means a period of time. Be thou faithful unto death. So the only way, is by really you're gonna die. Okay, in your mind, I'd rather die than to give in. That's the mindset you should be having. Fuck it, put me to death. Give me the guillotine, because I'm not taking your chip. I'm not taking your vaccine. And that's what we're going to tell these devils. Give me the guillotine. I'm not going to take it. Okay? There's nothing you can do to make me take it. All right? You can put my family to death. That's fine. Do that. You can do it all. And we're going to be tried, man. We're literally going to be tried, they're going to, have your little baby right there, your newborn. They're going to, say that we're going to put her to death. What are you going to do? That's what we're coming into, man. That's what we're coming into. You got to understand what you're involved in. All right. What did the Roman Empire do during the time of Yahushua, when Yahushua was born? All right. They put to death, all the male children, okay, of, up to 2 years old. So you think, and they're saying it was over 1 million children. So what happened? What happened? They went into the houses, okay, and they took the children out and they put them to death. So Esau Edom, that same spirit's going to come back and he's going to run that whole back. Okay? So be prepared for that in your mind. Pray to the Lord. It says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, because ultimately we're going to receive a crown of life. And we're going to have those same motherfuckers that had us, trying to put us to death, we're going to have for 1,000 years. And in our minds, okay, our hearts are going to meditate terrors. Okay? So I pray you brothers will edify till next time. Shalom to the elect.